Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this wrap dress. So stay tuned. Please like our channel, turn on your notification bell, subscribe and turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to drop a comment at the comment section. And let us know if you try out this project. You can send us a picture on our Instagram handles. So now for the project, I'm cutting from the floor, so do not mind um, the process. Just follow what we're doing. I'm cutting out the back. I'm using the back for the pattern. The back will serve for the pattern for the front as well. So I'm cutting the back first. Now I'm imputing my chest, that's my bust measurement, my bust line. In order to achieve that, you divide your bust measurement by 6. Whatever you have will show you where your chest line is stopping. Divide by 6, and whatever you have, you add 1.5. That will give you your chest line. So I've marked out my waistline and I added 1 inch allowance. That's sewing allowance because I'm drafting directly for the pattern. Now I'm putting my shoulder line. The shoulder is 8, but I'm using 8.5 because I'm drafting directly on the fabric again. So connect your line like so. You should have something like this. I went in by 0.2 and I came up from the chest line by 3. I took my shoulder slope. I did 1/2 inch for the back. Again, because I'm drafting directly on the back on the fabric. So the neck width is 3.5. The depth for the back is 1 inch. So I'm going to connect all my lines. Connect your lines. Our pattern is already coming up. And I curved. Now I'm imputing my bust measurement on the chest line like so. Please use your measurement. So I'm not saying the actual measurement, so you don't use your measurement. I always say that in all my videos. Make sure you use your measurement. Now I'm imputing the waist measurement. I'm connecting like so. I'm using 0.5 for the sewing allowance. If you're a beginner, you can use up to 2 inch sewing allowance. It's better you have excess than less, just in case. Now I'm going to cut it out. So go ahead and cut out yours. Should be having something like this. So I've placed the back pattern, and the space between where the back middle point of the back is starting from to the other point. This is also unfold, mind you. I'm using 5. This is for the wrap extension. I'm using 5, but I'm going to explain to you how to get a fuller one if you want it to get to the end of your waist. This one is stopping at the dart leg. like that's leg. When you wrap it together, it's going to fall on the other side of that leg. So from the upper baseline, that's the neckline, I came down by 7, like so. It's just a guard. It's just a guard to give me what I want when I'm curving it, because I don't want to curve too deep so it doesn't reveal the bust too much. So I came up by 3 from the waistline. So I'm going to connect from that 7 I went down, that 7, that mark there, I'm going to connect it to meet the 3 there. That will just give me a curve. You see me now pulling up the back pattern. So for example, if you're not doing it like so, it's going to look like a V-neck kind of, if you can see. But please make sure not to cut your back. So I'm cutting out the neckline for the back, and I'm going to move the back pattern up to connect back like so. Okay. So now I'm cutting. Then I said, now let me explain. If you want to get, I'm cutting out or done for this, but let me explain. If you want to get a fuller wrap that will get to the end of your waist, maybe for example, you're turning the wrap on the left side, the right side, that will end at the point of your left waist side. You're going to divide your waist like you've done now. You've divided your waist into 4. After you've placed this your pattern, this your back pattern like this, the extension you're going to have will be the amount of your waist divided by 4. Meaning, for example, if your waist is divided by 4, if my waist divided by 4 will give me 8.5. So after I've placed the back pattern, the extension I'm going to put will give me, I will have extension of 8.5. That is where the connection is going to end, if that makes sense. So now I've cut out both the from the fabric, and I'm showing you this, what I'm trying to say. This is where this one is stopping. You see that it's stopping. If you look at it very well, it's stopping at the point of my that on the left side. If you're facing it on the left, on the right side, any side you're facing, that's where it's going to end. But to get the extension to meet your actual waistline there, what you're going to need is, when you divide your waist by 4, you're also going to add another 1% or 1/4 of your waist measurement, if that makes sense. I don't, please, you can, if you're confused and you want to make a full one, just send me a message on my Instagram or drop a message on the comment section. I will reply to that. I will have time to explain better for you. So now this is what we have. You're going to sew the 2 side, then flip open, then top stitch on the right side, the neckline, top stitch it, because we're putting a shawl or a lapel this thing there. So I'm showing you, I've sewn that one, but I brought this out to show you. So when you do, this is how you're going to turn it. So you match the neckline. You see that you have the 2 sides sewn. So I've done that. I've done for the back. For the back, the neckline, you don't need to sew it in. You just top stitch, because you're putting a shawl there or in the upper, like I said. So I iron the middle point. So that middle point is having a crease line. That crease line is what I will use to get my measurements, since there's the zipper allowance, to get my accurate measurements. So now I'm imputing my waist measurement. When I'm done imputing my waist measurement, just go ahead and impute your chest line or bust measurement. So I'm connecting it like so. Just take your time, connect the lines and make sure they align. Then take to the machine. I'm going to sew and sew the shoulder with the added allowance you kept for it. I did 0.5 for mine. So I've sewn it. This is what we have. I'm turning it for us to see. Please, I didn't point out before you sew, make sure you pin. Make sure the lines are aligned. You know your back pattern is your back this your back is the pattern for the dress. So you make sure they align with the back, then you pin the middle point so that you can have your accurate measurement when you're stitching. I forgot to point that out. So now I'm doing a deepening for the sleeve because I didn't do that for the front pattern. I only did for the back. So now I'm doing for the front. What this does, it will help eliminate bulge on your armhole region so the cloth can sit properly. So now we're done with this. I'm going to remove my pin and take the round waist measurement. So this will serve as this is what we use to cut out for the down part of the dress. So I have 43. Now let's go cut for the down part. I folded my fabric. This is folded into four in a bias form. So the that waist measurement, I will look for where it's going to sit there, and I found it. That's where the tape is starting from. The length I need was 26. So I'm going to mark my 26 round from the point where when I divided that 43 into 4, what I got, where I marked it, that's where I marked it. You have to take your time to find it. If you're using if you're folding your fabric like so, just take your time, find where it sits, then match. The fabric is not enough, so it didn't come out as full as it should. But we move. That's what we have. We're making do with what we have. So now I'm going to cut out. Then I added a little allowance, the white cotton. This will help for joining of the side there. So make sure to add maybe 0.5 or 0. Yeah, 0.5 is okay. Just use it to turn it. Now I'm cutting the sleeve. Sorry, the fabric, I was just trying to manage the fabric, so I'm freestyling. I didn't take out time to do the proper markings and all that. I gauged it. So I won't be explaining this part. So this is me notching it. So now I've cut out the lining and this is what we have. I'm going to stitch it around. You first of all stitch the base line, that's the down part, then turn to the other side, the top stitch. I did mine with, I added hemming gum when I was sewing mine. So I top stitch. By the time I'm done turning it back, when I iron is going to, what it's going to do is going to make it slip perfectly. So it doesn't move. You know, this is kind of like a flay. So I've done that. What I will do is I'm going to notch the middle part. I will join the two fabric. I'll make it to form two like so. Then I'll notch the middle part and I'll do same for the upper body. I will notch the middle part. Then from that middle part that I notched, what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the two middle parts together. That is a guard that will give us like the center part of the both fabric, so that we'll have an even line when we do so. So I'm going to join like so and I'll pin it. So go ahead and do yours. See, I have a little excess from the sewing, but that's not a problem. I'll take it to the machine, I will adjust it, then I will just stitch. It's better to have excess than to have shortage. Remember I said I added excess, I added like 0.5 allowance for there. So it came out more than expected. But that's not a problem, we've solved that. Now this is what we have. I've gone ahead to cut out my shawl, but I'll show you what I did, how I got the measurement. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure, um let me show you the shawl first. This is what I have. So now I've sewn it, sewn the edges and all that. I have 4.5. So when I'm done sewing, I will have 4. Then when I fold, I will have 2. I'll have 2 coming out on the outside of it. Or it can be even more than, depend on how you want it when you iron it. So to get the measurement I measured round like so to the other edge of the top. So that's what gave me what I have. So what I did was I just cut it out and I sewed the edges with to the shape I want it to have, and then top stitch them. But I added interface. Please make sure to add interface. I use soft interface. So now I'm pinning the middle part to the other middle part of the back. This is what I have after pinning. So I'll take it to the machine and I'm going to sew around like so, like you see me do. Then I weaved it. If you don't have a weaving machine, it's not a problem. You can take it to commercial this thing to weave later when you're done with your project. So this is what we have when I ironed it. See, our address is taking form. And yeah, if you've not subscribed to my channel, if you've watched up to this point, you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please make sure to subscribe and like this video, like our video. It helps the video a lot. That's the best thing you can do for a content creator on YouTube, is to like their video. So this is the strap that I will be adding to it. The shorter one, I cut out to one long one and one short one. The shorter one is going to be on the outside. That's the part of the dress that is on top. Then the longer one will be in the one that will be on the inside. Then from the side of the one that will be on the outside, like so, I went up. I'm using the measurement of my strap because the dress was not enough. I had to manage. I didn't cut this on time, so it was when I was done to manage the fabrics to know what I'm going to put them together. So this is what I have. I have like 1.5. So you're going to measure, you go up like 0.5, you top stitch, then you make a opening of the space of the stripe you have, then you top stitch again, Then for the one on the outer part, I'm just going to put, you see, I just did a top stitching. I just put the strap there and I top stitch. Then on the one on the inside, the same thing. I just put the strap underneath the fabric and I top stitch like so. And this is what we'll have. So I'm going to pass the strap to the one on the inside like so, as you can see me do. Please, if you don't understand it, you can rewatch it. You can watch and watch. And if you have a question, don't forget to drop your comments, drop your question. I'll be in the comment section to answer you whenever I get the notification of your message, or use my Instagram handle to drop a message. So this is what we have. You see how lovely it's looking. Let us know if you recreate this. Send us a picture on my Instagram handle. I will leave the handle again at the end of this video so you can drop your message. You can always reach me there. And yeah, look how lovely it came out. And make sure to like the video. Thank you. Thank you for watching.